The more you hashtag, the more you know. I was just telling Roy that football numbers are based on in pros, not so much in high school and college, but your numbers based on your position. So quarterbacks typically wear 1 through 20. Running backs are in their 20s through 40s.
Did not know that. I got to pick any number I wanted when I was in school.
Again, high school is different than pro.
Yeah.
Okay. But listen, this is Confession Wednesday, 704-570-9595 here in the Planet Fitness studios. As it is a judgment-free zone at Planet Fitness, it is a judgment-free zone here on the MRL Morning Show.
It's just a way to have a conversation with us, get whatever it is you want off your chest. We've heard serious confessions. I don't know if we could take any more seriousness on the show today.
Yeah.
But 704-570-9595. Roy promises he will not judge you.
Right.
None of us will.
Well, Lorena.
We sometimes do.
Oh.
All right, this
You guys
is
are the worst.
This is Anonymous in Lincolnton. Welcome to the MRL Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's Confession Wednesday. What would you like to confess?
So I was with someone for over 4 years, and that ended very badly. I'm recently engaged. We've been engaged since May, and we're planning to get married next May. But I keep finding myself thinking about my ex-boyfriend that I was with for so long.
Ooh.
What are you thinking about when you're thinking about him?
It's not like anything romantic. It's just like I guess because we were together for so long that we were best friends. And so I think I miss how well we knew each other. Like my fiance, we know each other very well, but it's a different type of knowing each other, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long were you with your ex?
I was with him for like 4 years.
And how long
a little over 4 years.
And how long have you been with your fiance?
A little over a year.
Yeah, see, it's just, looking at the math.
Yeah, and maybe with time, you will grow into that relationship with your fiance. Why were you not getting married to the other guy?
Well, he kept cheating on me. I caught him numerous times. I would be at work, and, one of my friends would send me a picture and be like, oh, he's eating lunch with this girl again. And, he would always just be going behind my back and doing stuff with other women, and I don't know if he just had commitment issues or I'm not sure.
He definitely had issues.
To cheat all the time, so definitely an issue.
You're better off without him. Just look forward.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, we just talked about a article that said if you dream about your ex, it doesn't mean that you want to be back with them.
Right.
And it doesn't mean that it's cheating. So to have thoughts about it is totally natural.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. Just don't get physical, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
We don't even talk anymore. So
Good. Let's keep it that way.
Thanks, Anonymous.
Good.
704-570-9595, Confession Wednesday.
All right, this is Anonymous in Charlotte. Welcome to the MRL Morning Show. What would you like to confess?
Hey, good morning. I actually wish I had a career doing drag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why not jump on it?
Yeah.
It's one of those where my family wouldn't be as supportive, and I hold that family as like a big value in my life. And so that's one reason. And two, I've heard it's very, very expensive, or it can be.
Mm-hmm.
And
It
so,
is, but
Yeah.
makeup.
and so like, it's just a financial standpoint for now. Being in grad school, doing my, daytime job, all this other, other things I'm trying to balance at the same time. It'd be just a big jump straight into it, especially with little.
All right. Well, let's break this down for you, Anonymous. Let's do it let's do it in a cheap way, step by step. You don't have to come flying out of the closet like I'm coming out blasting.
Right.
Full dressed in dress.
Well,
but Roy, it is something. He's got this urge in a busy life, but he can do. Maybe he does it in his downtime, in his own house or whatever.
But just because you want to do drag, does that make you closeted? I don't know what that.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Being a drag queen is just it's an artist expression.
Right. Okay.
So it's a form of artistry. So regardless of how he wants to express it,
right.
It's a performance. So, but maybe his version of expression is using the fancy makeups and elaborate designs. Other drag queens, not the case. It just depends.
My gender expression would still be a male, so I still identify as a gay male. I just would dress up in drag.
Sure.
It's a job, literally. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race. You know,
Love it.
Yes.
Big fan of it.
Exactly. And
We go to drag shows here.
Yeah.
You know,
Here's
there's like drag brunches and stuff.
Anonymous, well, one, because you said your family doesn't support you, just know your MRL family,
We do.
we're the biggest fans of you. And if you get into the drag queen scene, let us know, bud. We'll come to your first show. Okay?
Absolutely. And here's another
definitely.
thing. I don't know if you have the resources to maybe join like a theater group, but a lot of times those people will have the items, the stage makeup, that kind of thing that maybe you could then transition to your
become friends
drag
with
career
them,
as
yeah.
well.
And
Become
I actually
friends
have
with
a
drag queens.
I actually have a gay mom that did drag for a while she was in Charlotte.
Yeah,
So-
still do
Oh,
stuff.
that's-
Lorraine will send you some deals on discounted clothes and whatnot. And you
Absolutely.
can go and
hey,
become
you can borrow some. If you can fit in them, you can borrow it.
Do you have a name yet,
Help me,
Anonymous?
I will help you. There you go.
Do you have a name?
Actually, I do. My
Go.
name would be Jasmine Miles.
Jasmine Miles.
Jasmine Miles. I think.
Jasmine Miles?
Jasmine, JAZMYNNE.
Mine's I Need a Biscuit. I Need a Biscuit. That's mine.
All right, Anonymous.
Perfect.
All right, you go and be you and get in touch with us if you need anything, okay?
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much.
All right. We got someone on hold that we got to talk to on Confession Wednesday. She dropped her daughter off at college, and things got crazy, according to our caller screen. We'll get into a mom.
All right, it's Confession Wednesday in the Planet Fitness Studios, Judgment Free Zone. Let's get to another confession here.
Waiting for Marissa, just put her back on hold. We'll take her. I want to talk to the
Marissa.
mom.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Anonymous in Fort Mill. Welcome to the MRL Morning Show.
Anonymous?
Oh, did we lose her?
Are you there? Hello?
Oh, boy.
Marissa, was she there? Were you talking to her? Hello, Anonymous?
Gone? She doesn't know. Oh,
That's the one I wanted.
I know.
What's going on?
That's the one where...
All right, Marissa, what'd you say that offended her and she ran away?
What did you...
she's on 3?
No,
No, that's different. Nope. No. All right. It's okay. We'll get her back.
All right, Anonymous, welcome to the MRL Morning Show.
Hello.
Hi, what would you like to confess?
So I have been dating someone for about 7 months now, and things have been going really well, and it's the longest relationship I've had in a while because I was kind of sticking to myself. And his parents and his family know about me, but not all of my family knows about him, and I feel really bad about it.
Why are you keeping him a secret?
Well, the reason why is because I'm like in my mid-20s, and so I still have very, very controlling parents. And
Okay.
they also have an old school way of thinking.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think that they'll disapprove of?
well, he's a different race than me.
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh. Okay.
And
That's awful.
so
That's awful. That's
it's
still a
really
thing.
complicated because half of my family, I know for sure that they don't care about things like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the other half, like, I know that they do because I've heard, like, comments that they make. And so and, like, the half that I know that would care is, like, the half that I'm closer to.
So, Anonymous, what's the end game for you think? I mean, do you just do it and say, hey, this is my life, screw you guys, you have to...
Accept it,
yeah,
right?
accept
And
it.
you
It's
need to be
2000
accepting,
It's 2018, let's get serious.
Exactly. And, like, with me and the guy that I'm dating, like, things have been going really, really well. And,
Yeah.
like, I've never felt the way I felt about anybody.
Oh,
that I
man.
have with
Well,
him.
then you need to follow your
And
heart.
so
Yeah.
You got to follow your heart. Thank you so much
I've
for
been trying
calling.
to get the courage to talk to my mom, my dad about it, but it's just been super scary.
Yeah, I know.
because
Hopefully
I'm
by
so
talking
close
to us,
them.
Anonymous,
I
thank you
know.
for the call. Hopefully by talking to us, it's the first step in talking to your family the same way you just talked to us. Have that conversation.
Oh.
That's why people love Confession Wednesday.
That sucks that it's still a thing.
I know.
hate
It is,
that.
yeah.
Like, I mean, Sterling's black, I'm white. Do you know how I would have such, because if my parents disagreed with that is against everything of who I am, and I would forever have a strained relationship
Right,
with my
your
parents.
I know.
I'm sorry. I love my parents, but if they wouldn't be able to, if they're racist, I would have such a hard time ever communicating with them and talking to them.
Almost respecting, too.
It's that's tough. That's tough. That really fires me up.
Anonymous in Fort Mill, hello. Anonymous, are you there?
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, now I can. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we don't want to
How's it
lose
going?
you again because you have the confession about college.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm excited to get this off my chest.
All right. The floor's all yours.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a good summer because my divorce was finalized in June, and I feel free and good, so that's good. And my ex-husband did not come with me to drop my daughter off at college. So that was just, a mom and daughter thing, and
Cool.
and that went well. And we had fun, but she doesn't know that I stayed an extra day because I hooked up with a student.
Wasn't there just I felt like I just saw a movie that was kind of like that. No way. You hooked up with a college kid.
Hell yeah. It's the summer of freedom for you with your divorce.
Yes, and it was amazing. But I can't tell anyone.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think you'll come clean with your daughter, or you just think that's like too embarrassing for her?
Never. I could never tell her. Maybe when she's 45.
After she graduates.
Gosh. Could you imagine, like, if her daughter one day wants to date that guy?
Oh, my
And
gosh.
he comes home.
Mom, I met the best guy at school.
And the mom slept with him.
Oh, my gosh.
That
would
is
be
so
my
crazy.
nightmare.
So,
I hope not.
you said she had no idea you stayed. So, like, she thought you
Yeah.
went back home, dropped her off at college. And by the way, most parents that get empty nest syndrome have a little tear in their eye. Not anonymous.
Yep.
She heads over to the other side of campus and posts up with a dude for the night.
And you know how, like, most kids come back home to visit the parents? The parents wants to visit the
I'm coming
out.
I'll come to the college campus, sweetheart. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I wonder, like, what do you think will happen if you ever run into this kid again? Or did you guys exchange numbers and now you're going to be dating?
No, there's no dating. And if I ever see him again, I will pretend that I do not know who he is.
How old do you think he was?
Oh, my God. We met at a bar and he was drinking, so he told me he was 21. But I have a feeling that he was 19 or 20 and just had a good fake ID, and I was too afraid to check. So I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. Awesome. This kid's already off to a tremendous start at his college.
Already has a cool story.
Yeah, an amazing story. Thanks for confessing.
I just hooked up with Elizabeth's mom.
I think we should end Confession Wednesday there. That's a good ending spot.
Sure.